welcome back to the Barbara Nashijova YouTube channel where we talk all things real life and we share with you tips for monitoring and evaluation to enable you manage your projects adequately. So today we are going to be diving deeper into how to create a data collection form using Kobo Collect. Yes, we are going to be looking at the basics, and if you want to get a deeper dive in the advanced aspects of creating a form using Kobo, then you will have to register for my online class. I will be sharing the link below in the video. After logging into your account, you're going to click on the blue button on the left upper side of your screen where there is new. Okay, so you have four options here. You can build a data collection form from scratch, or you can use a template that has already been developed by Kobo. And then you could also upload an XLS form if you have already probably if you already have your form on ODK, then you can upload it here. Or you can import an XLS form via a URL. So you can paste your link here and then the form will be downloaded. So today we are going to select option 1. We are going to build a form from scratch. So we'll start by giving our form a name depending on the kind of survey that we are looking to undertake. Okay, let's say maybe we are trying to conduct a tracer study for probably XYZ project. So you put the name of a project here. And then in the description section, we talk about the project. Maybe this is a survey aimed at following up former project beneficiaries of the XYZ project. Okay, so after that is done, then we need to select the sector where this project is focused. As you can see here, we have public administration, we have arts and entertainment, education services. So probably this project is a public health project. So we select that, and then it's also important for us to indicate the country where we are. Okay, beneficiaries. A misspelling here. Okay, so now after all that information has been included, then you will click the blue button where there is create project. So we shall be redirected to this screen where we shall start building our project. As you can see, our project title is already here, tracer study for the XYZ project. And then we'll start by including our first question, which could be maybe we are going to first of all capture the ID number of the beneficiary of ID number of the beneficiary. Okay, so we shall press add question, and then this is definitely going to be a number. So we can select number, and then we'll move on to the next question. Okay, let's just try to number them for purposes of being organized. So our question number 2 is going to be capturing the date when that follow-up is taking place. Date of the follow-up. Okay. So here you can include a hint. Maybe please indicate the name, the number, sorry, the number of the beneficiary, the ID or the case file number, depending on how you call it in your organization. Okay, so after that, we'll come to question number 2, which says capture the date of the follow-up. So we'll click on add question and then we'll go to date. You just click on date and then the person who is completing the survey will click on the date and then they'll be able to get sections where they can include that specific date when they are undertaking the follow-up interview. So let's try to preview and see how this looks. Okay. All right. So our form is going to look something like this with already just 2 questions that we have included. First of all, here we have the ID number of the beneficiary, which you can input in here. Probably it is 001, maybe. And then the date of follow-up, when you click here, it helps you, it brings for you the month. So you can pick the specific date when you have gone to the field and are completing the survey. Okay, that's great. So let's go back to our form. So question number 3 is going to be probably capturing the name of this young person, name of a young person or beneficiary, name of a beneficiary. Maybe let's phrase it as a question. What is the name of a beneficiary? Okay, so here they'll be required to write their names unless you have a list where they're going to be selecting from. Definitely you select text and then they can write their name in here. So you can still put a hint to help guide the data collection team. Maybe please indicate please the name of the beneficiary. Okay, this can help you to ensure accuracy and completeness. Okay, then the next question, we are going to be capturing the name of the interviewer, okay, the person who is conducting this interview. So here, if you have your list of data collection assistants, you can include that list here such that they can just select one of the what? Oh, they select their names. Probably, let's say one is Barbara Nakijuba, and then another one is maybe Tom. Okay. All right, let's see how this looks. And the importance of this is that it helps you to know how many interviews have been conducted by this person. Probably Barbara, how many interviews have they conducted, and how many interviews have been conducted by Tom Hayes. So in case you're paying according to you're paying them according to the number of interviews they've conducted, you can be able to track this. So I'd come here if I'm completing this and select my name, and then you'll know how many interviews that I've completed. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. The next question could be maybe what is the age of this young person? Question number 5. Age of a young person. All this is just for purposes of explaining and teaching you how to do this. It doesn't mean that a standard survey has to look exactly like what we have here. Okay, So you press number, and then the person can be able to enter the age of the young person. And for some people, they don't even capture the age. Most people capture the date of birth. So if you're capturing the date of birth, you still just include the calendar. You select the date question, and that will help you capture that date. And then when you're doing analysis, you can be able to generate the specific dates of birth. So this helps you to also be more accurate, because some people do not tell their actual ages. Some people may falsify, but then when you ask for date of birth, most people may tell you. Okay, let's move on. So now let's get a multiple question. Question number 6 could be maybe, what is the marital status? What is your marital status? Excuse me. Okay, so for marital status here, a person can select one. Maybe they could be single, they could be cohabiting, they could be married, they could be separated, or they could be divorced. Okay, so this, when you say select one, that limits the respondent to selecting only one response. So they cannot select, it is not possible for you to say that you're single and then at the same time you say you're cohabiting. The form will only allow one entry, either you're single or you're cohabiting, or you're married or separated or divorced, but you cannot be both of any of these entries. Okay, and then let's see, we can have a multiple entry question that allows for more than one response. Let's say maybe, what is your source of income? What is your source of income? Okay, so still remember that you can indicate question hints where necessary to guide the data collection team when they are conducting the survey for you. So here we can say select many, because we want the respondent to select more than one entry where applicable. So someone could be maybe they're hawker, okay, probably they're shopkeeper, probably they're waiter, waitress, probably they're performer, I don't know, could be any of these. Probably they're teacher, or they could even be a doctor. Okay, so now let's preview this form and see what this looks like. Okay, so the difference between the previous question, number 6, which is a single entry, and this, which is a multiple entry, the multiple entries show up as boxes, and then the single entries show up as circles. So here means it only allows for one response. Then when you go to question number 7, you can select hawker, you can select shopkeeper in case you have multiple jobs, maybe waiter, you could even select all of them depending, yeah, or you can select just 2 and then move on. So this is very important because it helps us to not leave out some of the information. Such questions are very good in case you want to know all the sources of income that the beneficiaries have. Okay. Then we can have our next question, probably capturing a location. Okay, not location as per se, but maybe what, where do you come from? Where do you come from? So today we are not going to be capturing the latitude and the longitude. That is in my advanced class. I may not be able to do it here, but I can give you this kind of, maybe if your project is happening in like 3 different divisions, for example, it could be happening in probably Much India division, yeah, probably Central division, and then maybe you're also in Vaga division, yeah. You could also be in Nakawa or in Kawempe as well. So this will give an opportunity to the project beneficiaries to indicate, or the data collection assistants to be able to capture the locations that they don't have to type it in. So it's good for you to always have such questions where you've already predetermined the responses, because it helps in terms of accuracy. As you well know that when you're analyzing this data, for example, now here we have Machindi, Central, Raga, Nakawa, Kawempe. But for all these entries, the first letter is capital, and then the rest of the letters have a lowercase. So you may find, if you decide to give an opportunity to the data collection assistants to type this in, then you're going to find someone is going to write Machindie, but then they could have misspelled Machindie, probably left out an I, and then you're going to find another person who has written Much India in capital letters. So for you, you wanted to see Much India with the first letter capital and the rest lowercase. And then you find that it becomes, your data cleaning process is going to become longer, okay, and very lengthy, which may not be necessary. So if there are responses that you know are already predetermined and you expect to have maybe 5 divisions in regards to this response, then please just go ahead and type them in, and then the data collection assistants can just select one of the responses. Okay, so that is it for what I prepared for you today in my free training on basic data entry in Kobo. So when you're done, then you're going to, you're going to save. Actually, it's very good, it's very important for you to save throughout the entire process, such that you don't lose out on your on your work that you've already done. So after you've saved your form, then you'll have to upload it. Yeah, so we're going to come and look for our form, which I think was tracer. Okay, tracer study XYZ. So you click on that, and then it will bring you to this page where we have, if you want to make these changes public, you must deploy this form. So if you don't deploy the form, then you're not going to be able to collect the data. However, on this page, you can still go back and edit. If you want to make some changes, you can still preview your form from here. You can also choose to replace the form. And then you also have an option of more here, where you can download an XLS format of this form. You can download XML, and you can also share this project with your team members to be able to, you give them editing rights to be able to edit. All this we learn in my advanced class. And then you can also clone this project and make a photocopy, a duplicate of it, and then edit accordingly. Okay, you can also manage translations by changing the languages and things like that. So here we go on the, now we are going to go on the blue button that says deploy. So we'll click on it, and then our form is going to be deployed it's going to be made public, so we can go ahead and collect data. So when you're sharing out the link, you can click here on copy, or you could open and then you copy the URL from up there, or you can just click here and copy it, and then you paste it to probably your team to start data collection or to review. Another way you can do this is that you can get the tablets that you're going to use for data collection, or mobile phones, and then you ask your teams, or you help your teams to upload the Kobo app, Kobo Collect app. After uploading the Kobo Collect app, then you get this form such that they're able to fill it. So you can do that for them, or you can take them through the process and teach them how they can get the form. So all of that information, and how to get the forms, how to get them on the mobile data collection tools, and the tablets is included in my advanced class. So in case you're interested, please check the link in the description and sign up for this class. Thank you. Until next time. Bye bye. Ciao.